Rippers, welcome back to another episode of AM Training. So today's episode is going to be pretty interesting because we are going to measure the exact torque and poundage that Inzer ErgoPro Knee Sleeves give you. So, and we're going to also compare that to my other knee sleeves here, Stoic, which were my favorite and probably still are my favorite, SVD sleeves, gold standard, and strong. I don't know if anyone still uses these because in my opinion, not that strong, not that great. At least the original batch was pretty good. I'm sure you've seen my knee, I guess my oldest knee sleeve review. But anyways, we are going to use this fish scale to kind of measure the amount of torque in the exact squat position for me. So we're gonna be right about here. Now, this video was a little bit delayed because unfortunately my stuff, my gym bag, pretty much my whole life in my gym bag was stolen out of my car, including a fish scale that I borrowed from my client. And so I had to buy a new one, and well, that's why. Luckily, my knee sleeves weren't in there, because if this was also in there, because on top of my SVD belt getting stolen, along with my Romalio shoes, my deadlift shoes, bench block, pretty much over $1,000 worth of stuff getting stolen out of my car. Luckily, I didn't put these in there because they were a little on the bigger side, because I just said maybe I'll just put them, I'll put them away for now, but luckily I didn't put them in there. So I can still do the knee sleeve review, but it's gonna be cool because I'm gonna try to measure each one without knee sleeves, see how much torque, because we wanna have a control, right? We wanna make sure that what I'm measuring is going to be accurate, and I'm going to go into that amount. So I am gonna hook it up. Let's go ahead and actually measure off how much kind of torque there would be, kind of just passively. I'm gonna relax my leg and see how much torque they have. So I'll go ahead and face this way here so you can see. I'm basically gonna put myself in a lock here, in a little leg lock. And so, cool thing about these Addy Power shoes is that they have this little notch here that will be nice to measure with, because my Nike Romalios that got stolen, they did not have that. And so here is the torque. So I'm just gonna try to relax and pull up to a 90-degree. Actually, if I just relax, I don't think I'm getting any torque, but this knee angle should be about where my 90-degree or in the hole would be. If I'm holding it right here, and I'll see if there's any torque. Actually, there was. There was about 2 pounds of relaxation of torque, even with me relaxing my leg and just having that passive tension of my muscles. So let's go ahead and do this. Sad thing was that I had a goniometer in my gym bag, because in physical therapy, we measure angles of joints with the goniometer. I was gonna get a little bit more exact than trying to pull this up to my butt, but it got stolen. So let's go ahead and, move on with life, right? All right, so let's see. First up, let's do this. Let's do the strong knee sleeves here. I don't think anyone cares about this, but it's one of those things where, why not? I'm already here. Let's see how much torque they have. This is size medium. And so I must warn you that my knee sleeves are a little bit all off, because this one's medium. Stoics they run a little on the bigger side, so I got small. I wanted comfortable knee sleeves, so this is SVD large. So, I did size down for my Stoic knee sleeve, so that isn't the most accurate. And then along with that, Inzer knee sleeves are medium. And so I'll go ahead and let's move on to the science experiment, right? So ideally, I would have this whole thing be measured double blind, meaning I don't know what knee sleeves are on for what I don't know which knee sleeves are on me, and then the person measuring me with this doesn't know what knee sleeves are on as well. So unfortunately, I don't have friends, so I'm gonna have to do this myself. At least friends that want to do this as early as I do. This is AM training, it is pretty early in the morning, but let's do this. Let's go ahead and see how much torque these strong knee sleeves have. So I'm gonna go and turn it on, that's important, and then hook it up. I should face it the other way so that you guys can see. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna just relax my leg and have this up to my ischial tuberosity. That's the fancy ass French words for your ass bone. And so that should be about the torque right there. 5.8 pounds. So I could just talk like this and have a nice little magic trick. So 5.8 pounds. That is the torque right there. All right, let's move on to SBDs. Like I said, these are size large, so it's not exactly the most accurate description between all the pounds because, of course, that's the confounding variable, fancy words for it doesn't match up, and there's different things that are going on with this experiment, but it's the best we got. SBDs, it's clear. Let's go ahead and loop it through. All right, relaxing the leg and see what SBDs gave me. All right, SBDs gave me 7.38 pounds worth of rebound in the hole. And that's only one leg. And so if you of course, wear knee sleeves on both knees, you're definitely going to, double this. So you're looking at 14 pounds worth of poundage in the hole. Of course, with knee sleeves, it's going to be accommodating resistance, meaning that the deeper you get in, the more flex you're going to have, and the more flex you're going to have more stretch, kind of like how elastic bands are. So they're the most poundage when they have that most maximally stretch. So the deeper you go, the more you're going to have out of the knee sleeves. So if you're definitely a rock bottom ass to grass squatter, knee sleeves you're gonna get more rebound out of the bottom there. So let's go ahead and move on to Stoic knee sleeves, my favorite. The reason why they're my favorite, their quality is good. I mean, SBD has good quality too, of course. They're gold standard, but I definitely think these kind of changed the game in my opinion. They don't roll down as much with the little rivets, but again, this is not a Stoic knee sleeve review. All right, so size small. All right. And also, because I know what knee sleeves are on, that might, and kind of bias my opinion on everything, because like I said, these are my favorite knee sleeves, at least so far. So far I've squatted with the Inzer ErgoPro about twice or 3 times already, and definitely feeling the cheat mode activated on those, but we'll see how much cheat mode activation it has. Let's go ahead and assume the position, right? And then just relaxing the leg and having this to my ischial tuberosity, of course. That is surprising. That is 6.9 with my Stoic knee sleeves, which I feel like they're gonna give more rebound than the SBD sleeves, and the SBD at 7 pounds. So again, I don't know the amount of difference between the two that would make it significant, but in my opinion, I thought these would give a little bit more than 7, but maybe I've measured either the SBD wrong or here. I kind of want to measure again just to make sure that it wasn't my error, but again, that might be my bias. He's talking like I want more out of the SBDs, I want more out of the Stoic knee sleeves. So let's try this. Let's give it another one. If I mess up the experiment, that's on my own fault, but it's okay. I'll be able to sleep at night knowing I did this second time. I should probably do 3 random, now looking back at it, I should have done 3 trials for each one, take the average of that. And so now, you know, what kind of scientist am I? And so now this is 5 pounds of torque there. So do that as you will. I might just redo the SBD sleeves, do them 3 times again, but let's go ahead and do that. These were just kind of for funsies. Let's see how the Inzer iron, I keep calling it Inzer iron knee sleeves because my first product with Inzer was Inzer iron knee wraps. So if I call them if I call them Iron Z, then I apologize. They're ErgoPro Knee Sleeves. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, but whatever, what do I know about marketing? So let's check out these bad boys. Let's see how much torque they give and produce. We'll see how much. Science. Getting them on is no problem. Getting them off is kind of a problem. But again, these are size mediums. I was in between size medium and large on the website. I went to size down, of course, because, you know, I'm a cheater. All right. Let's, of course, assume the position. See, I can already tell I can't even get my knee bent. So this is gonna be fun to see the amount of cheating. I shouldn't say cheating because everyone's gonna get like, you know, triggered. But, all right, 0 on the scale. And pulling up to my ischial tuberosity because that's what my angle would be when it comes down to my squat. Check that out. So 12.8 pounds. Is that significant? I say yes. That's double the heaviest one that I've gotten with the SBD sleeves, along with you know, the Stoic and also the strong knee sleeves. Let's do it again just in case I messed up or anything like that. So here is 0. All right, let's try that again. Just relaxing the leg, pulling this up to my ischial tuberosity. So 11.6 pounds. So that's interesting because it's pretty much staying around in the 12 to 12 to 13 range. Let's do it one more because this will, you know, give us the whole the long awaited question: how much do knee sleeves give you? Well, it depends on which knee sleeves you get, right? So relaxing the leg. £12.28. So I'm pretty happy with the consistency with that one. So 12 pounds times 2, this adds like 25 pounds in your squat in the bottom. At least that's what I've also experienced myself, because when I'm squatting 405 or so, I feel like, yeah, it's like almost like it's 365-ish or you know, pretty close to that area where it feels kind of lighter, right? So when it comes to reviews, when it comes to the Inzer ErgoPro Knee Sleeves, they typically say, they being all the, lifters on Instagram, they say that, it makes your RPE like one less. So if you have to do a work set with RPE 8, it's gonna feel like RPE 7, meaning that you're able to get like one more rep or whatnot. So with that being said, is that kind of accurate to what we are seeing with the poundage? So let's go ahead and assume that RPE 10 is your 1 rep max being your 100%. If you like percentages, that's how I program my clients, using percentages. Sometimes I do RPE, and so with that being said, RPE, I'll go ahead and try to make a chart right here of all the percentage wise, but basically your 100% rep max is going to be equal to RPE 10, and then kind of a 2 rep max is going to be around 0.96 of your max, so 96%, and that's going to be RPE 9.5. And so then another drop below that would be 91% of your 1 rep max being able to be about triples, or you'd call that RPE possibly 9, because you're able to do one more, which is 9.5 RPE, and then another one after that. Again, that's roughly the kind of takeaway. So if I were to use a 500-pound squat, and do put knee sleeves on, that would give me a 25-pound difference, which is what 20. Let's do some math here. 25. So I'm doing this on the fly, so forgive me if I'm a little slower. It is the morning time, and even though I'm Asian, it takes a while to get those numbers going. So 525 would be my 1 rep max with the sleeves on. And then from there, let's see, that would be like 500, you're looking at, what is that, 0.5. So yeah, it's pretty accurate with you giving, getting kind of like one more rep in there. So that's gonna be important, because then all your squat maxes can pretty much be your second attempts with these, in my opinion. So that's just my opinion. What do I know, right? So anyways, let's wrap up the video. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I haven't said that forever because life has been busy, but I do appreciate your support. Even if this gets like 50 views, I'm okay. If those 50 views definitely help you out deciding whether you should drop the the cash on these, then I'm glad it helped. So if you like the channel, you like this video, of course subscribe. Train hard, train smart.